First Ladies. The title First Lady is a reminder of just how peculiar the role is in American public life. She has a job with no salary, a platform with no power, an East Wing filled with staff but no budget. Since 1789, a First Lady has accompanied every president. Starting with Martha Washington, First Ladies have helped set a tone in the highest office of the land. George Washington's wife was the first lady to be given the title Lady by the press, as in Lady Washington, and the first wife of a president to appear on a U.S. postage stamp. A first lady with a unique history is Abigail Adams, the first to live in the White House when John Adams was elected second president of the United States. Adams was also the mother of another president, John Quincy Adams. First Lady Barbara Bush repeated that circumstance 176 years later when her son George W. Bush was elected. While there are many firsts in the world of First Ladies, two recent ones include the first African American and the first to earn a doctorate degree, Michelle Obama and Dr. Jill Biden. Eight First Ladies have become widows while living in the White House. The first was Anna Harrison. Of these eight, four were the wives of presidents who were assassinated: Mary Lincoln, Lucretia Garfield, Ida McKinley, and Jacqueline Kennedy fall into this tragic list. Dolly Madison is the only First Lady given an honorary seat on the floor of Congress and was the first American to respond to a telegraph message sent by inventor Samuel Morse, the guy of the Morse code fame. Julia Grant, Ulysses S. Grant's wife, was cross-eyed and owned slaves during the Civil War while her husband served as a general of the Union Army. That must have made for some awkward Christmas dinners. Frances Cleveland was the youngest First Lady, aged 21, and the only bride of a president to marry and give birth in the White House. Before their marriage, Cleveland's sister, Rose Elizabeth Cleveland, served as White House hostess for the Bachelor president. Caroline Harrison was the first to use electricity and have a Christmas tree in the White House. She was the second First Lady to die in the White House. After her death, her husband married her social secretary and niece, Mary Harrison. Helen Nellie Taft was the first First Lady to own and drive a car, to ride in her husband's inaugural parade, to support women's suffrage, to publish her memoirs, to smoke cigarettes, and successfully lobby for safety standards in federal workplaces. Florence Harding was the first First Lady to vote, fly in an airplane, operate a movie camera, own a radio, and invite movie stars to the White House. She was also accused of poisoning her husband, who died during his third year in office. Lou Hoover was the first woman to graduate from Stanford University with a geology degree. She also spoke Chinese fluently. Eleanor Roosevelt was the first First Lady to hold regular press conferences, write a daily newspaper column and a monthly magazine column, and host a weekly radio show. Jacqueline Kennedy was the first First Lady to hire a press secretary and a White House curator. She also won an Emmy Award for her television tour of the White House. Pat Nixon created White House tours for the blind and deaf and was the first lady to wear pants in public. Betty Ford once worked as a professional dancer with the Martha Graham Company. She also founded an alcohol and drug treatment center in California that bears her name. Laura Bush is the only First Lady to give birth to twins, to work as a librarian, and to substitute for a president in his weekly radio address.